Hello and welcome to this edition of the Northstars Show right here on Shaw TV. I'm Jaret Schneider. In this episode, with our contest, you have a chance to win this Northstars scarf. We also talked to Lodie, Ipeelie, and Bruce Highway about doing their 100th game the past couple of weeks. And we also do a 1 minute with Josh Barnowich. And stay tuned for an interview with head coach Stu Cunningham. This week I have head coach Stu Cunningham. Stu, you guys are on the road this weekend playing 3 games in 4 nights with the cancellation of the All-Star game, which is too bad for those guys. But talk to me a little bit about how the 3 games went, and obviously disappointing not really picking up any points. But
it's terribly disappointing. I thought we played a good effort in Southwest, lost 2-0, did everything right except score goals. We worked hard, played hard, and it was a good team effort. We just couldn't score.
Yeah, so you mentioned Southwest 2-0 couldn't score, and then Parkland on Sunday was 2-1. How did the boys come out in that game? With the extra day off on Saturday.
They played well. We outshot them. I think it was 45-25. Excuse me. We executed well. It just looked like we were holding on very tight, and we just didn't get the puck to the net the way we should. We actually dominated the game. We just couldn't put the puck in the net.
So. Hopefully they can come out obviously this weekend on the road again. What things maybe didn't go so well in the 3 games this weekend that hopefully we can get going again here on the road this weekend?
It's putting the puck in the net. We're bringing our goals against average down, but we're not getting any goal support, and that's a big thing right now. We're just not getting the puck in the net. Work on little things. Power play seemed to lose its click that we had going earlier. Maybe have to change things up a little bit or something. But other than that, I wasn't disappointed in our effort. I thought the boys worked hard this weekend. We went in and played our second game against Brandon. We're winning 3-1 at one time in this game. Took a couple penalties, hurt us, and we let off the pedal for about 5 minutes in the third period, and they took it to us.
So what types of things did you see from the Wheat Kings in Brandon and Southwest and Parkland in the 3 games?
They just kept coming at us, and I give Parkland credit. They never stopped. They kept coming and coming. Threw some pucks on net, got a couple bounces, and that's how they beat us.
So then which guys had a pretty good weekend then that kind of showed up and had a good weekend?
Brendan Barron for offensive player. He worked hard. I know the points didn't show up, but he had a good effort all weekend.
And then who'd you give maybe defensive player to on the back end?
Bruce Highway.
Highway?
Yeah, Bruce worked hard all weekend, showed a lot of guts, and played hard.
All right, so obviously, like we mentioned, going on the road again this weekend, 3 games in 3 nights. What are you guys working on in practice to get ready for these games?
Same thing, just execution, making sure we're getting our passes on, working our power play the proper way, and got to have some fun, loosen it up a little bit.
All right, and good luck this weekend.
All right, thank you.
Hey, my name is Arnold Evans. I wear number 7. I play left wing. My hometown is Thompson, Manitoba. The school I went to is the Westwood Elementary. My favorite player is Jonathan Taves.
Also tonight, on behalf of the Northstars organization, we would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge 2 of our players tonight in honoring the players who have reached a milestone in playing 100 games for the Northstars in the Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League. From Thompson, Bruce Highway. And from Iqaluit, Lodie Ipeelie.
All right, so now I'm here with Bruce Highway and Lodie Ipeelie, and they've both recently just played their 100 games. So first off, congratulations, boys, on getting to your 100 games.
Thank you.
So, Bruce, I'll start with you. Do you have a favorite memory of over the 3 years and being a North Star?
Favorite memory, probably being the Winnipeg Thrashers at home. Both my first year and second year were both really close games, and we had huge crowds there, and it just made it an exciting memory.
Lodie?
My most exciting moment was probably the Winnipeg Thrashers too. It was a really big game, and we haven't beat them all year, and we pulled off a big win at home.
All right, Lodie, so I'll start with you on this one. Do you remember your first goal, and do you remember your favorite goal?
Yeah, my first goal was during my first year. We were on the road, and we were about 20 games into the season, and finally potted my first goal. And my favorite goal, probably one of the goals this year, going down the left wing and going top shelf.
Bruce?
My first goal and my favorite goal both share the same goal. My first goal was against the Thrashers in my second year as a North Star, and when I scored that goal, I tied up the game, and that goal sent us into overtime, went to a shootout, and we actually won the game. So that was my favorite.
Awesome. So do you guys remember have a favorite teammate that you had over 3 years? Kind of a best buddy?
I think Corey Reed's been my closest friend over the 3 years. We both made this team as a first year, and we stayed together for our second year, and this is our last year here. So
that's good. Lodie?
My favorite teammate would probably be Evan Ackerman. We played together for 3 years now, and it's been a really good 3 years together, and hopefully we could keep it going next year.
All right, so do you guys have a favorite part about being a North Star? Is there a favorite perk that you might have?
My favorite part probably is we get a really good home crowd usually compared to any other team in the league. And I don't know, it's always been fun.
My favorite part is definitely got to be the hockey every weekend. Being from up here and having those long roadies down south, it really brings the boys closer together on the bus. And I just love that bonding time.
And so you guys have played 100 games now into your third year. Do you remember back in your first year, was there a guy that sort of helped you out the most, that was kind of maybe a role model on the team back in the first year that kind of led the way?
Probably the biggest role model I had is Ryland Veach. He was a great leader on and off the ice, and he always had a positive attitude. He always knew the right thing to say when we're down in a slump, and he always brought us out of the slump also.
My favorite role model probably had to be Mitchell Backhouse. I lived with him, and he always brought a positive energy to the rink and off the ice, and he was probably one of the hardest workers too. So.
All right, boys, congratulations on your 100 games, and good luck this weekend on the road.
All right, thank you.
You're watching Northstars Show on Shaw TV.
All right, now it's contest time and your chance to win this Norman North Star scarf. Congratulations to Dagny, who won last week's contest by naming one of the North Stars who made it to the All-Star game last year. And this week's question is, name the tallest North Star on the team. And to enter, the information is right here on the bottom of the screen. Now I have Josh Barnowich. Josh, how's your season gone so far up to this point? I mean, obviously not the record you want, but how do you feel with your play up to this point of the year?
I do what I can for the guys. I try to be positive on the bench. I'm fourth line, so I try to do shutdown and give what I can for the boys.
Absolutely. So obviously not the team record you want, but what things do you think maybe the team needs to work on to get going this year and get to where you want to be heading into the playoffs?
Well, of course, we need to be more disciplined out there. We can't be taking penalties all the time, and we just need to stay up and be positive on the bench when we do and try to give it our all.
All right, so I'll ask you some questions now for the 1 minute with. Favorite restaurant?
Earl's.
Cleanest teammate?
Ooh, Boyd.
Besides the Northstars Show, favorite TV show?
Tough one. I'd say Best Inc.
Favorite class?
Math.
Which teammate can't live without his phone?
Bruce.
Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Favorite pizza topping?
Just pepperoni.
Any brothers or sisters?
Brother.
And funniest teammate?
I'd have to go with Miles.
Perfect, thanks. All right, that'll do it for this week's episode of the Norman Northstars Show right here on Shaw TV. I'm Jaret Schneider. I would like to thank my guests, Lodie Ipeelie, Bruce Highway, Josh Barnowich, and head coach Stu Cunningham. The Northstars are on the road this weekend, and I will be traveling with the team, so you can catch all games live on 610 CHTM or at thompsononline.ca. Friday's game will start at 8. Saturday's game starts at 7:30, and Sunday's game starts at 1. And don't forget to enter your chance to win this Norman Northstars scarf. And thanks for watching.